Allah, the vibes is in. Hey. And also the website Kakalika. Fire. Okay.
Oh, Charlie, benim Bermuda,
Charlie. So I've got here with me Shamo Manasi Abeku,
and I've also got here with me Joshua Afari,
and this is Josh SHAMO'S. Nah, yeah. Gone by was Kofi Kinata, banger of the year. We say we could do VJ riders and give them artist of the year, song of the year, most popular song of the year. Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, the song is fire. Ghanaians, as long as you do the thing, then it's for all of us, dear. Charlie, the way they hear you now is serious.
And you think the performance of the boys in respect to the song itself has also helped the song like trend?
Oh yeah, fire. And what the part that he says, yeah, boy, we proved it to England. So Charlie, I'm just happy about that part. So right now, people who are doing calculation on wherever we should land in the opponents we face, Charlie, Kinata say, Yensuro biara.
Sir. Okay. Charlie,
I go back to Chicago. Samia. Better Miss Samia. Better Miss Samia. Fire. That part kind of kills me though.
Okay. Let's get straight into the discussion. Right. Kofi Kinata say a charge ya machese obiabiano.
Fire.
All right. So yeah, today on Spodication we want to look at the World Cup. The World Cup has not failed to deliver. Like,
oh yeah,
banga. Like
every day needs to surprise us.
Solid World Cup. And we want to look at the African teams. Let's zoom into our continent, the African team. So Africa took a contingent of 10 teams to the World Cup this year. They've done very, very, very well. Right. So going into the World Cup, the African country with the most wins at the World Cup was Nigeria with 6 wins, followed by Ghana with 5 wins. But now, and Morocco also had 6 wins. Now, Morocco have even eclipsed Nigeria and then are on 7 wins. And Ghana also with a win against Panama, we are also on 6 wins. So it means African teams are actually...
Nigeria even bring it to the conversation. Charlie, they should go and sleep. That is there.
Niger. You guys should go and bash on one side. But like, yeah. So that's on the part of the conversation. But let's look at the African teams in general.
Okay.
If you look at all the African teams that we took to the World Cup this year, which country has been your most impressive country so far, and which one have you saying that, come on, these guys have really disappointed me? So let's begin with the most impressive so far.
Okay, so me like this, the most impressive has been Morocco.
Morocco.
Yes, they've really done
the Atlas Lions.
Yes, the Atlas Lions, Charlie.
Of Morocco. They've proven that they are still the number one country on the continent.
African Brazil thing.
Yeah, they call themselves the African Brazil.
Yeah, that's what Hakimi said.
I don't know the relation in there, but Hakimi, they lie us. Who calls you African Brazilians? They can't talk with say we call African Brazilians. But you
Charlie, Abi Brazil has their name in the World Cup, so they want to prove that Charlie, they are there. You understand? So they have been, and they are the ones I'm tipping. The African team that I believe they will go very far in the tournament.
How far is your far?
How far is my far? Oh, last time in the World Cup, they got to quarterfinals.
The semis. Actually, to the
semis. Yes, the first African team to reach the semis. They got into the semifinals, the only team so far. I'm just hoping that they will go beyond and then they should reach the finals, because right now they are the most impressive team to over there. And then Senegal too, I don't know, their performance against France was quite disappointing for me. Yes, but I would not want to shame them too much, because after all, they still won their last game massively, Charlie. they were abusing Iraq. They were abusing Iraq.
It was a bloodbath in that game.
So other than them, the other African team that I also think have been quite impressive are the first timers, Cape Verde. Yes, Charlie, a nation of fully 530,000 population.
Yeah.
And they are here. They are not giving anyone chance, so Charlie. If you will not score you, but you will also score.
No, they give anybody
2-2, 0-0. Charlie, they'll give it to you. Rather than go to face Argentina, I don't know what is up for them, but I still believe that they can go far. And the people who have disappointed me, the team who has the worst is what's the name? Tunisia. Very disappointing, Charlie. Usually the North Africans, they usually look up to them. Anka, you and the whites, they Anka band for band, no. But Tunisia has been awful, conceding 4 goals against Japan. Yes, and then conceding how many
five
against before
Sweden,
they conceded
then 4 against Japan, and then another 4 against the Netherlands.
Stress they came to only collect goals. They're going to collect what. So far, the most impressive team has been Morocco, and then the West has been Tunisia for me. So that's to answer your question.
Okay, with me, I think my most impressive team, African team, I would say, at this year's edition of the World Cup, or the group stages, if we're looking at that for that matter, would be Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pharaohs of Egypt. They are 7-time African champions. They are arguably the most successful African nation in football history, right? And so, getting into this or coming to this World Cup, Egypt had never won a single World Cup game.
Yeah.
In their last or their previous 8 games of the World Cup, which was a very, very terrible record for such a giant African country. And then they came into this World Cup, played impressively well, and they actually got their first victory at the World Cup, and they remained undefeated. At the group stages. So they lost none, drew 2 and won 1, which is a very, very impressive feat. If you look at the kind
against
of
Iran, right?
Yeah.
That's what makes me feel like they could have done better, because Iran there. I feel
the only reason why they didn't win their group was because Belgium scored more. Belgium had a better goal difference than them. Ideally, they should have won the group because they ended up 5 points with Belgium, which is very, very, very impressive for a team that had not won a single game at the World Cup. So I think shout outs to Mohamed Salah, shout outs to Mustafa Mohamed couldn't make the squad, but shout outs to Mohamed Zizou. After the Salah of Ghana. Salah of Ghana.
Oh no, it's not like but Sam is supporting Liverpool and Charlie. He's making us proud out there. So
you're there. But like, that has been my most impressive team. Then I think I'll side on you with this one. Tunisia. Come on.
They could do better.
Come on. They were one of the most impressive sides during the World Cup qualification. They were very, very, very impressive. Let me see if I can quickly pull up their record during the World Cup qualification, because I just can't seem to understand what went wrong with them at this World Cup, and it was a total eyesore for Tunisia at this year's World Cup. When they lost their first game, I think they pressed the panic button way too early, because they lost their first game and then ended up decided to sack their head coach, which I thought was, why are you sacking your head coach just after 1 game at the World Cup?
You feel it was a hasty decision?
Oh yeah, because if you know that the ship wasn't salvageable, then just allow him to just ride out the wave. So Tunisia, in their World Cup qualification, right, they played 10 matches in the World Cup qualification. They didn't lose a single game. They drew just 1. They won 9, drew 1, scored 22 goals, conceded 0. This is the form they went into the World Cup with. So based on form, Tunisia were literally
every match they will give you 2 goals. That one minimum 2. Charlie.
Tunisia went into the World Cup playing 10 World Cup qualification matches, winning 9, drawing just 1, scoring 22 goals and conceding 0. Only to go to the World Cup and then go and collect it left, right, center.
It looks like they've scored all their goals in the qualifiers.
I know, right? Charlie. And the decision to bring in head coach Hervé Renard.
I feel like even the time at which they even brought him in.
That is the problem. Why don't you wait out the storm? Just finish the group stages. If you don't make it, because after that first game against Sweden, it didn't look like they were going to make it out of that group. No. Because the group that the most strongest opposition in the group were Netherlands, and you were losing to arguably, based on form, the weakest team in the group. You lost to them. There was no way they were going to make it out of the group. So when they decided that, look, when they lost, right, and they decided that they were going to sack their head coach, right, Trelbasi, I was just asking myself, why don't you let him finish the group stages? Then if you want to appoint a very Renard, you appoint a very Renard, he starts a new transition with the team, because Tunisia are also in the phase of their transition. They've lost most of their key players, their old players in Wabi Kazri, the likes of Wabi Kazri, Mskiri, and then some of their key players are all phasing out. Their time with the national team is up, so they are all phasing out. So now they're relying on the new boys Hannibal Mejbri and the likes, the new crop of players that Tunisia are also bringing up. So if you want to start a new project, now I don't know where they go to, because some of the reports coming out of Tunisia have Renard signed a two game contract, which is just to play the 2 games they had in the World Cup, and then afterwards they're going to review and then see if they want to continue with him. I don't know if they want to continue with him, but hey, Javier Renard is a top notch coach. If he decided to take the job knowing the circumstances they were in, and he decides to go for the job, I think he had a plan, and I believe he's going to continue with the Tunisian national team, and they will be, if he continues with them, they're one of the teams that we should be on the lookout for them in the next World Cup, in the next AFCON, to put it. So yeah, I think those are also my best and worst. So Egypt will be my best team. Tunisia will definitely be my worst team.
With Tunisia, there was something funny I saw on the net after they sacked their coach, and the way Charlie, they were training seriously their game before Japan.
Yeah,
Charlie, they were all out. If you see the way the training was going, Charlie, they would run, go and jump, then they would do something, and everybody was going in sync the way they were going. For you to come and receive 4-0. Like, it was just funny how the whole thing happened, but
I know,
very bad for them.
But I think shout out to Cape Verde as well. You mentioned Cape Verde, shout out to them. They also on the other side that will remain undefeated in the group stage. They didn't win.
They didn't lose, Charlie.
David. So they actually did very, very well, drawing against Spain, Saudi Arabia, and then Uruguay in that group stage, and they've eliminated Uruguay. They've made sure
Charlie, 2-time champions, right? 2 times champions, and then they've been able to eliminate them. Charlie.
Uruguay brought at this World Cup, Charlie, with the caliber of manager they brought in, Marcelo Bielsa,
Charlie.
Yes. That guy only for them not to make it out of the group stage at the World Cup. I think it's a disaster by Uruguay, but kudos, a big kudos to Cape Verde. And it's just reminiscence of Ghana when we went to the 2006 World Cup as our very first World Cup, and then we went there, we shocked the world, we beat Czech Republic, we went there, we made it out of the group stages, only for Brazil to do their thing against us. But hey, we were out of the group stage, and that's a very massive and then impressive feat by Cape Verde. I think that's that on the part of the World Cup. But the knockout phase is here,
Charlie. That one too.
The knockout phase is here, and just like Kofi Kinata is saying, goalkeeper number 1, boy,
Yensuro Biara, boy, Yensuro Biara.
Kofi Kinata say Yensuro Biara.
So the knockout stage, Charlie. Anyone you bring there,
FIFA should bring one France,
and
I'll say Enchen Kakra.
England going to me and Shadow for France. France, they went to the finals in the last World Cup, and they're looking forward to going to take it this time. So Charlie,
look at the FIFA rankings.
France
England
is
number 4.
Yes.
Argentina is number 1. Spain is number 2. France number 3. England number 4. So if number 4 couldn't be tested, let's test number 3. And also I'm fine.
You want to test your powers then? Go and test. You're sure, but say yeah. No one will say yes.
But yeah. So on the part of that, I think this World Cup, the big boys are delivering. Most of the times when you come to the World Cup and then some big names are flopping here and there, but this World Cup, the big stars are delivering. Some were late to the party, but eventually arrived at the party. And notably among them is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, CR7. So Cristiano Ronaldo scored and eventually has become the only player to score in 6 different World Cups. With Lionel Messi.
Honestly, he has also been present in 6
Lionel
World Cups.
Messi is now the all-time leading top scorer in the FIFA World Cup.
Ronaldo is still all-time top goal scorer. undisputed.
I going to make
Not
us start
for the World Cup.
I'm going to make us start a good debate right now.
Oh no, the go to the debate. You let's leave it. That's not the agenda for today. So, but if that's the case, Charlie, Ronaldo is always my goat. Ronaldo is always my goat.
Messi is my cow. Ronaldo is your goat. But Charlie, the little magician, the little boy from Rosario,
Yeah, Charlie.
Lionel Andres Messi Cucitini. The boy is just too much.
Chetini.
Just too much. At the age of 35, he recently turned 38. He recently turned 39. 39 years of age. And
But don't make it sound like that. He did it at 38, not 39. Ronaldo is 41 and is still delivering. So don't make it look like 39 years and he scored 5 goals. He scored the 5 goals at the age of 38. So.
why are you secretly hating on Messi?
Oh, I'm not hating on him. Oh, he's very good. That one day I'm not going to take it.
Messi is very good. Hey, what kind of understatement is that?
He's very good, but Ronaldo remains
Charlie.
the best.
Lionel Messi, top notch player. Then look at the other names. I think the big boys were delivering. Yes, Kylian Mbappe, low team, fantastic World Cup so far. Michael Olise is delivering.
Charlie.
Ellen Brot Haaland is delivering. Vinicius Junior is delivering. And then the Ballon d'Or winner decided to come also to the party. Ousmane Dembele is also delivering. So the big boys are delivering. And it's starting to make me wonder, where is Lamine Yamal? Because as a low key.
Oh, the guy is still growing, Charlie. Let's leave him.
Growing by this time.
Youngest guy.
You can't be growing and wanting to take the Ballon d'Or. But like, I think he also come to the good because his first game he started for Spain, he also scored.
Yeah,
so if we're also basing him based on average numbers, he's also delivering.
Of course.
Because the first game against Cape Verde, he came on around the 70th minute. Didn't really catch the vibe in the
because
game.
Of fitness issues
Exactly.
and all that.
He came in the second game against Saudi Arabia and bang, he delivered. So let's look at that. I think that's impressive. I just wanted to give shout out to the big boys, shout out to the top players, the world class players, because this is the World Cup. If you don't deliver here, where else would you want to deliver?
Where else would you, man? It's over
Where
here
else
now
would
that
you want to
everybody's
deliver?
shine starts. I mean, that's where Pele too was also seen, recognized for his good work. So Charlie, this is the biggest stage, the highest pinnacle in football.
Exactly.
So Charlie, this is where
Now, this is a clarion call to our Black stars. The stars in the Black Stars.
yeah boy, yeah beshe, yensuro biara.
I need the stars to step up, especially Antoine Kudjoselem Semenyo.
Really?
I need him to step up and start giving us the numbers. Yes, the defensive output, the teamwork contribution is good. But you can't defend for 90 minutes and win the cup.
The coach said his plan, everybody was saying defensive, but the coach said it wasn't just the defense. Their plan was also to also attack as well. The way we explain attack, that's not how he explains attacking, blah, 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 everything. I was like, Charlie, if this isn't defensive game, what is defensive game? But I don't know, one of the latest press conference, that's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
He said they were actually attacking. The attacking was to cover up, use the spaces in between the opponent's team and all that, and he feel the team was doing that. So indeed they were attacking. But I didn't see it, Charlie. I agree with you, Charlie. We've played a defensive game. You should do more on attacking so that we understand
I'm not saying that we should change things too much. All I'm saying is that when the point we are getting to, the knockout phase we are getting to, one team will go home at the end of the game.
Yes.
And we can't jubilate a draw at the end of the game because one will have to go home. So we need our big boys to step up. At least with now we know we can defend.
So you there one goal what?
One goal project. We score one. Agbina. The ball will not cross our penalty ball safe again. Agbina. They say they want to join the goalkeeper.
You see that Jordan and you come and sleep beside a Asari in the post.
Like, what are you?
No.
So you said when you time it, 6 minutes, one goal, bang, you close shop. Agbina. So
it will really be frustrating for the opponent.
Semenyo needs to step up. Like he needs to step up.
Oh, okay.
I like the energy he brings to the national team. I like the press. I like the triggering the press, leading the charges. I like that. But right he needs to step up. Look at the 2 chances Prince Edu Kobna had. If it was Semenyo running through on goal, I believe we get one of them. The one Jordan Pickford clattered him in the box, and then the one Konsa also took him out. I think if one of those chances fell to Semenyo, I believe he takes one of those 2 chances, and then we probably end up winning the game against England. But hey, that's for the sport education. The World Cup is still on.
Of course.
we are still fire, Uja, and I'll say, yeah, boy, yeah, shit.
Yes,
So, Kofi Kinata, take us away. This is Josh SHAMO'S Canas Podication. Catch you in the next segment. Kofi Kinata is just taking us away.
Samia.